The next topic is dealing with mixing of music when you're blending songs together, or if you're doing beat mixing. Guys, mixing the key of the song, or being aware of the key of the song, is that important with your mixing these days? Go ahead, Mitch. You can start us out.
Is mixing in the song key important? Yes. Is playing in the song key important? Not necessarily. The whole defining act for me, does it move more people to your dance floor or keep them on it when you're transitioning from song to song? If it doesn't rotate your dance floor and bring more people to it, or if it doesn't put more people on your dance floor, it doesn't matter, in my opinion. Yes, you want it to be audibly pleasing to your guests. Yes, absolutely. I'm not disputing that. But the ultimate goal is to keep that dance floor moving and to keep your guests engaged and having a good time and dancing.
Interesting. I was expecting you to be more of that being aware of key. That would have been my guess. James.
Yeah,
James?
If you're beat mixing, yes.
James, go ahead. Being aware of the key of the song and your mixing.
Yeah, actually, it makes a better mix. But the biggest thing is, probably the biggest complaint I used to get is they want to hear more of the whole song. And, former club jock, that, kind of used to drive me nuts. But, you got to do what what your client wants, so you adapt.
Interesting. Dave, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts are new on this, actually. Fully aware. I honestly, only the last, I used to take piano lessons back in the day, so I should have known all about this. But really, I only became trying to be more consciously aware of key in the last 5 years or so. And then, honestly, just with the latest release of Serato, did I finally start really working on that element of my programming. And when possible, absolutely. As Mitch said, if I'm going to go from one song that's in one key to another song that's in the same key, for the fact that they're in the same key, that has to cater to what's it going to do to the dance floor. When possible, absolutely. Have I seen more positive results since working on that? Absolutely. And just to cater to your point there, Jimmy, I still play 90% plus of the songs as a general rule, unless I'm really into an EDM set or something like that. But that still doesn't mean you can't mix in key when possible. Yeah.
Okay,
and
go ahead.
I beat mix at pretty much every single event that I do, unless the client says not to. I do beat mix, and yes, you're typically mixing on the breakdown, Jimmy, at the 2/3 through 3/4 through, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
It's rare that I'll play a full song unless it's one of those songs, right, that people want to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, like Dashboard Lights or something like that,
Yeah, Piano Man, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
There are those.
So let's if mixing in key, or mixing with the key and being aware of that is important. Can you train wreck a mix? If you gain line, if you get the beats right on and we're at the same tempo, can the key be so off that it feels like a train wreck?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
You can be rock on with the beats, and it just fights it. It's terrible. It's like trying to listen to somebody singing off key to a really good song.
It needs to be pleasing to your guests, regardless. It needs to move them emotionally and connect with them on the dance floor. John Taffer said it in an interview leading up to Mole Beat Las Vegas. You're playing reactions. You're not playing music. You're playing a reaction. And that's the reality to me, is that you're playing reactions. And if the reaction is, oh, that doesn't sound good.
Well, yeah. It boils down to it. Even if you're not mixing, you can still, drop it on a 1 and still sound clean.
You don't drop on 2? Oh.
2 3/4, I thought, is what it was.
I'll speak to a quick minute to all the DJs watching that might not currently be aware of mixing in key, or maybe currently aren't. You know what? You might not be aware of what you're missing. And I would hope that everybody's ear is a little bit better than that. But for some people, the fact might simply be that when you mix, 228 BPM songs together, which are, so easy to do, that you maybe don't notice anything. But when you start mixing in key and being more consciously aware of that, then you're going to realize how terrible some of those mixes sounded.
Cool. Arturo just joined us right there. We just are finishing up talking about the importance of mixing and keys. So I'm going to have you jump in with the next one with us, the next topic here, because we're going to switch over to our next topic in just a second. Okay.